Hedera Hbar, it has been announced that we have a new Global Governing Council member, so we're going to check this one out and to see the reason as to why it is important. We do have a few other announcements coming out today as well, some bits and pieces of news, as well as what Charles Adkins has said in relation to AI. And of course, we will be looking at the price action for today for HBAR coin. So all I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So if we have a look at the new Global Governing Council member, it was actually announced on Hedera's X page. And it says over here that in 2022, Hedera's council member EFTPOS Australia joined with BPay, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, and the new payments platform Australia to form Australian Payments Plus AP. As such, AP Plus is now a member of the Hedera Council, effective immediately. And so I am sure that when we last checked the Hedera Governing Council, that we had around about maybe 8 or 9 seats left. So we should be having about 7 or 8 seats left now on the council, as we filled them up with both this and also Hitachi US as well. So we've got another one in the bag. I believe that is now 2 additional members coming on to the council. Pretty good stuff. And what Australian Payments Plus do, they essentially provide payment services that are safe and efficient. And we have EFT POS here and BPay. And the reason as to why these are important is because these two, as well as NPP Australia, actually integrated into one entity, and so that is how they're able to be the payment provider within that Australian Payments Plus, and it just makes it much more coordinated as well. In terms of some of the facts, I believe that AP has over 150 partner institutions and processed 3.9 billion transactions in 2022. So some big numbers that we have. And over here we have from the Chief Information Officer at APP stated that with distributed ledgers, payments organizations like AP Plus can benefit from increased transparency, enhanced security, and improved efficiency in transaction processing. AP has several initiatives underway to ride the wave of innovation with Hedera, unleashing the full potential of DLT to transform our organization. And they've pretty much already been able to do that as well with that integration of those 3 companies. So pretty good stuff from there. Now we have Headstarter over here saying that they are fueling Hedera's retail market growth with their new zero gravity offering, which includes a $25,000 grant. And this couldn't have come at a better time when the token economy is taking off, and Headstarter will provide the extra push to bring quality new token projects to the market. So if you don't already know who Headstarter is, they are essentially the launchpad of the Hedera Hashgraph ecosystem. They are bringing you these projects and making it happen. It is that decentralized application layer protocol designed to be able to help existing and upcoming Hedera native projects with the funding. And so they are able to bring these projects to life with that funding, which is only good to see because we have seen so many other players in the game as well actually built on Hedera. For example, with your SaucerSwap, we've seen Dovu, Karate, Combat, and Jam as well. And this is building that crowd-funded platform for the tokenized Web3 industry. Now, Charles Adkins has spoken about AI and data sourcing in this new tweet. The velocity of AI and data sourcing makes technology like Hedera a must-have, not just a nice-to-have. And that's why I always cheer on ethical AI. As you know, there have been a few bad practices with AI recently and in terms of what people are doing. But in terms of AI in general, it should always be transparent. It should be fair, of course, and it is to actually build trust in terms of the community in general. And it shouldn't be used for any sort of malicious intent. I think that AI has been speeding up very fast in the past 2 years. I mean, we've seen a lot of different processes like with automation and autonomous processing. And I think that is only going to be a major player when it comes to blockchain technology too. Now, HBAR Foundation has come out with a tweet saying that they are excited to announce that Get Quick Pick, the Hedera-based delivery as a service, DPIN, has launched on the Hedera Manet to drive financial inclusion throughout Africa. So obviously this is good because we have it on the Manet. And it says over here that the DPIN that connects local drivers with users who need to send their packages. Quick Pick helps solve the issue of fragmented delivery across the continent that makes the traditional process of sending an item both slow and unreliable. So I think before it was very inefficient in terms of the delivery, and they're also creating new jobs as well. So it's going to be helping with the local economy and expanding market access for local businesses. I also know as well that for the riders, you can actually earn extra cash on your own schedule. And so I'm assuming that you don't actually have to be full-time, but it can also be part-time. But this is all about sending and picking up packages and making sure that it actually is delivered on time. So built with the highly scalable Hedera network and Google Maps, Quick Pick logs all delivery drivers on the Hedera consensus service to protect customers and drivers from accusations of fraud, theft, and item loss, providing workers with added job protection. So not only will the workers be protected in terms of any accusations of fraud or of course stealing, but also it goes to show that there will be a minimized reduction in the amount of fraud and theft that will also be taking place, because the journeys are logged onto the HCS, and that is essentially how they will be using the network. And so how it works is that for each driver, the journey HCS is also used to log all carbon emissions, enabling the team to offset their carbon and accurately report all their ESG data as they move towards an EV fueled sustainable future. And as we know, in terms of carbon emissions, Hedera, the network, is able to actually provide that, and that is why their DLT can be better than other technologies out there, because we have the carbon emissions as well as the recording of the driver logs. And that quick pick also leverages the Hedera token service and the Flutter Wave APIs for its KPL stablecoin, ensuring maximum cost efficiencies for both drivers and users. And so I'm sure that would apply when it comes to the delivery routes and which times are the shortest or the longest as well. Pretty good stuff. We have over here from Nick Garcia, the state of Hedera Q4 2024. The Hedera network closed a strong 2023 with its strongest quarter of the year. Transaction volume set another all-time high. Total value locked set an all-time high. A 400 million ecosystem fund was announced, and EVM tooling continued to improve. I think it is only good in terms of growing that ecosystem and making it more sustainable. We're definitely going to see a lot more growth coming on for next year as well. And you can just check out the Q4 2023 revenue. We have over here $1.6 million. Average daily active addresses, we have 6.6 thousand. Average daily transactions, 163.8 million. The DeFi TVL, 63.9 million. And then the consensus service average daily active addresses, 2.2k. So nice numbers that we have to look out for over there. For Karate Combat, you know the token by now. If you played KC43 in-app, you just received a 500 Karate token bonus. And our top 350 players received 10,000 bonus Karate tokens, or 2 VIP tickets to the invite-only kickback hosted by Rick Ross. And so they are pretty much giving the rewards here and only making it better for people to actually utilize it and play. Hedera DeFi is booming. In January, we introduced the token creators tool by Hashpack Wallet, and since then, over 60 HTS tokens have been created. That is more than 3 new tokens being created every day. Better yet, Salsa Swaps just hit 1 billion Hbar in TVL. And of course, on their page, you'll actually be able to see the token creator tool and how easy it is to actually create those tokens. I think that is one of the reasons as to why people are using the Hashpack wallet. So the price action for Hedera Hbar coin today, it is currently trading at 0.07138. We are down by 0.59% on the one-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 22.54%, and we are trading at $30.5 million. So we're not doing too bad. I mean, it's not like as if we've taken a massive plunge for today, but in the earlier hours of the morning, you'll see over here that we actually were trading at 0.07183. Now we have taken this large dip to 0.06989, and it was just below the 7-cent level. Not really that bad. On the 7-day chart, we are down by 5.09%. And obviously the massive dip that we took was on the 23rd to 0.06732. That dip does pretty much stand out. If you have a look in the earlier part of the week, we were trading at 0.0757. So we were pretty much in that mid-range, but we have come down now. So after that, then we went to 0.07684. We've obviously gone on that retracement and dipped, but we are slowly recovering back up. On the 1-month chart, we are down by 22.21%. Again, we've taken a hit alongside other altcoins as well. They all pretty much have the same graph, but Hbar coin was doing pretty well at that 8-cent level. You know, over here where it's trading at 0.08528 on the 11th of January, it was doing pretty nicely. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to uphold that level. Now, where am I currently looking for the price action for Hbar coin? Well, I definitely want to see it in the mid-range of the 7 cents. And we were able to actually provide some sort of stability and support level from there before. And if you have a look over here back in December, that is where we were. And it's kind of creating this head and shoulders pattern. Now, we could potentially have a bearish sentiment and actually go towards the mid-range of 6 cents. But let's see if we actually break this level and how the coin will actually perform in the next couple of days. Guys, if you want daily Hedera Hbar coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.